Well, as usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. And Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona, but this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. All right, here's the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Arman Tsarukyan.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here's the lightweight contender, Arman Tsarukyan, as this round gets underway. There are easier draws in a UFC debut than Islam Makhachev on short notice. He was competitive that night, and he has been largely dominant throughout his UFC lightweight career. He believes he will have both the striking and the grappling advantage in this particular matchup here tonight.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Just misses with the jab there. Tsarukyan gets hit by that kick to the body. Little single collar tie there.
He gets to a spot, the tie through. Then he starts to let the knees drop.
Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Right in the clinch now, exactly where he wants this fight. He said he's not going to worry about the boo birds who don't like the grappling. This is his realm, and he's about to showcase as much.
This is one of the most grueling aspects of fighting, when you're chest to chest with an opponent that is trying to get away from you. He knew that at times it could seem boring, but it's as hard as anything you see fighters do inside the octagon.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Making all these shots count.
Keep that head moving. Head movement.
Tsarukyan is in half guard now. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Oh, in the mouth. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. That was a slick transition.
Tsarukyan's back in full mount. Lands with the ground and pound.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Tsarukyan. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Here we are, early round two. Look is there again.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Yep, that guillotine's deep. Oh, he got to the spot.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, feet on the hips here. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Pimblett. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Pimblett's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, nice.
Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
Done. You get hit with a shot like that. You don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Tsarukyan going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Good work from the top here by Tsarukyan. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
He passes to half guard.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Side control now. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Tsarukyan is back in side control. And busy as he looks to improve position here. "30 seconds to go in round two." All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he is fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Hey, stop.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC.
All right, man,
got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, huge left. Oh, big hook. That'll sting.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Modern fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Ground and pound strike there now.
It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Tsarukyan's back in full mount.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Pimblett's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. That was nice.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Big right hook there by the champ.
While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Tsarukyan. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Tsarukyan's looking to go from the foot. Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Getting them out here.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Nicely done. Tsarukyan is right back to the full mount here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Tsarukyan has got the full mount. Lands with the ground and pound here.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Gotta be careful here.
Tsarukyan is right back to the full mount.
Nice.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tsarukyan. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Big ground and pound.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotines. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Tsarukyan is in half guard. .30 seconds in the round.
North-south position.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you? Beautiful jab lands.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Pimblett's back into full guard.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Tsarukyan, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Tsarukyan is back in full mount. Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Pimblett's back in full guard. Making all these shots count. 1 minute to go in the fight. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tsarukyan. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
Nice strike lands from the bottom part.
Tsarukyan going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Arman Tsarukyan!
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished for the champion here tonight. Congratulations, he is still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. You know the challengers are going to keep on coming, but this man is still the hunted, at least right now, at 155 pounds.